Okay, hey you guys, so we are boxing a cord cutting box. This is for people who are trying to disconnect from somebody, who's trying to forget about somebody, to get somebody to forget about them, to stop a bad habit, to cut something out of their lives. For this specific box, this is for a person trying to detach from another person. Empty box. We're just gonna get into it. So of course I'm gonna put some of this little razzle dazzle in here to make it look a little cutesy, and then I'll show you everything I'm putting in the box. First, we are definitely going to start off with some self-love incense. These are homemade incense. I make these myself with other incense, but for this box, this is what I chose. I love incense. I'm going crazy about incense now, so I'm going to add them to my boxes. The next thing, spiritual bath. You need to cleanse from that energy, from that person, from whatever. And I add this little bag that you can put in the tub so you don't have to worry about like the herbs and stuff, how you're going to get them out or them going down the drain. So we're going to put this inside of her little baggie and put this in here. We have some Palo Santo, because you got to cleanse your energy too, not just yourself, so your environment, get those vibes away. I made this cute little bracelet for her with her initial on it, but it's really for protection. I just wanted it to be like cutesy. And then I put some amethyst and some rose quartz because I feel, you know, that's what she needed. Y'all know I was doing the spiritual boxes where I just read your energy and put what I think you need, so I added that for her, and I added like a custom oil blend that I made, you know, specifically for her energy, not this specific situation, but just personally for her. Next we have our cord cutting oil, and you're going to put this on, you know, candles, incense, places in your home, like whatever you feel like you need it for when it comes to this particular situation, or whatever she feels like she needs it for. These are the actual cord cutting candles. I already dressed them and everything myself. All she have to do is pray over them and light them, and voila. I made her this self-love candle too. Isn't it so cute? Like, I love these little ones, but I made this for her because once you cleanse somebody's energy, once you get something out of your space or whatever, it feels like a void, so you need something to fill that back with, and I feel like, you know, everybody needs. So we're gonna put some little razzle dazzle in there for, you know, self-love, and to just pour that energy back into herself. Florida water to add with the spiritual bath. I just didn't put everything in here in chronological order, but that's what that is for. And then we have a black obsidian just for protection, to block off energy that she does not want, etc., etc. And that's that. I don't know, I think I want to add a little bit more on the top of here for, I don't know, just for aesthetics. But that's it. That's all I put into box. I do not make all the boxes the same. So if you got a box, or you're thinking about getting a box, unless you see something specifically that I did for somebody else, I'm literally going to read your energy and your situation and put what I feel like you need. I put what I felt like she needed. So this is her box. I'm going to write out her instructions, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, so I have a couple things that I left off, so I had to back it up and come back again. But I did also add like this self-love juju bag for her, so she can just, you know, be feeling herself more and not really thinking about whatever she's trying to let go of. And then this is a little banishing jar, so, you know, not only can she stabilize her emotions and stuff and get her mind off of that person, but to also keep that person away from her. So we'll see how it goes, her update and everything like that, or whatever. This might be in the middle of the video, even though this is like the end, but I'll see y'all later. I got a little homework for her after she's finished, and then of course we have the instructions on what she needs to do and how she needs to do everything. But yeah, you guys,